Hello guys, it's Teacher Bia again. Welcome to our second class in the video classes. And today we're going to see the student book, page 21, student book, page 129. I'm going to explain our extra activity and your homework that is going to be on the workbook. Alright? So before we start with the student book, do you remember the vocabulary we saw last class? All the fruits and food? Can you take a look at these pictures and remember the names before I put? Okay? This first one, what was it? Strawberries, very good. And the second? Cherries, this one. Grapes, and this one. Avocados, do you remember the name of this? Eggs, and this one. Sausages, my favorite, do you remember the name? Cupcakes and potato chips, alright? Okay, so pay attention because I'm going to explain something for the grammar, alright? First, when you want to talk about things that you can see, more than one, okay, it's more than one thing, and you can see but you don't know the number, you say, there are some blah blah blah. For example, look at the picture. What can you see in this picture? Do you know what this candy is? Cupcakes, very good. But do you know the number of the cupcakes? Are you gonna come here and say 1, 2, 3, blah, blah? No, not necessary, okay? Because if you can see and you want to tell, you say there are some, for example, cupcakes on the table. Can you repeat in your house? There are some, okay, repeat. There are some cupcakes on the table, all right? You can see this, but you don't know the number. More than one, okay? So you say there are some. Take a look at your house. What can you see in your house? Can you see some books on the shelves? So we say there are some books on the shelves, okay? There are some pictures on the wall, okay? You don't know the number, but you can see them, all right? But if you can't see anything, 0, we say there aren't any. For example, right now here in this classroom, there aren't any students in the room, okay? 0 students. For example, here in this picture, can you see any apples? No, so there aren't any apples. More than one, okay? It's the plural. Take a look at your house. Can you see anything you can see something that is 0? For example, are there any birds in your house? So think. There aren't any birds in your house, okay? Repeat in your house. There aren't any, all right? So if you can't see some, you say there are some. If you can't see, there aren't any, all right? Now open your book, your student book on page 21. Is this one here? Wait just a second. This page here, okay? It's the same, so I'm gonna use the TV, but as you can see, it's the same page, right? So we have here a little story that Una and her friend Zach and another girl, they are doing an activity here. They are in South Africa, remember? What are they doing here? Are they climbing trees? Are they playing guitar? No, they're doing the picnic. Very good, they're having a picnic. And can you see the food they are eating? Right? Do you remember the names of the food? Okay, so pause this video and take a look. Try to read this very fast by yourself on your head, okay? Try to read very fast, and I'm gonna put the audio so you can follow with your finger, right?
Unit 2.
Okay,
Lesson 2.
let's follow.
Track 13. Zach and Una are on safari, and it's time for lunch.
Look at this picnic! There are some sausages and some sandwiches. There aren't any strawberries and there aren't any cherries. But there are some lions.
Okay, good. So look, can you find what I just said about there are some and there aren't any? In this page, can you find where they said? There are some sausages and some sandwiches, and there aren't any strawberries and there aren't any cherries, okay? This last one, There are some lions. See, you can say about everything. Everything you see, you can use, okay? Alright, so we're going to skip this one. I will explain in the future. Não vou explicar agora, tá? Isso a gente vai ver mais pra frente. Let's skip to exercise number 2. We have here 4 sentences with things that you can see here or can see. You have to complete these four sentences with there are some or there aren't any, okay? So we already have there, here, apples. Look at the picture. Can you see any apples in this picture? Can you see? Yes, very good. So here you're gonna write there are some apples because you can see, you don't know the number, but you know there is, okay? There are some apples. Alright, number 2, cupcakes. Can you see any cupcakes in this picture? No? Okay, so you're gonna write there aren't any cupcakes, okay? If you can't see, there aren't any. Alright? How about eggs? Look at the picture. Can you find any eggs in this picture? No, so it's the same. You're gonna write there aren't any eggs, okay? And how about pears? Do you remember what pears are? The fruit? This one? In Portuguese, pera, okay? So are there any pears here? Yes, so you're gonna write there are some pears, alright? You can close this page now just to play exercise number 3. You can play with your mom. When you're finished, take a look at the picture for 10 seconds, okay? And then close the book. When you close the book, try to remember what there was in the picture. So for example, you can say, there are some apples, there are some sandwiches, there are some cupcakes. If you say something wrong, start over, alright? So try to play with your mom or your dad or your brother, alright? When you're finished, change the page to the end of your book. Page 129 is right in the end, okay? This is called the grammar guide, okay? Some extra exercises for you to understand. We are only doing this part here. It's the same here. So I'm going to use on the TV, okay? It's only this part. So, okay, so pay attention. It's the same as, oops, sorry. It's the same as we did. There are some eggs, there aren't any grapes. Look at the refrigerator, they are talking about the picture, okay? So there are some eggs, you can see eggs. There aren't any grapes, you can't see any grapes, okay? Now we have to complete the sentences, 5 sentences with these words, but with the words that are missing, that you don't have here. For example, there aren't blah 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 pears. When we use there aren't, what other word we have to use? There aren't any. Okay, very good. So we're gonna write there aren't any pears. There aren't any pears in the refrigerator, so it's correct. Okay. Sentence number 2. Blah 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 are some sausages. What word is missing in the sentence? Blah 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 are some sausages. Are some. Okay, so we know it's missing there, right? There are some sausages, alright? Sentence number 3, we have to find 2 words that are missing. Blah 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 are blah 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 cherries. Okay, we have one tip here. Uma dica. Are. So is this sentence. There are some blah blah blah. So there are some cherries. Okay, those are the 2 words that you have to find. Sentence number 4. There any cookies. Okay, there any. What is the sentence we use? There aren't any cookies. Okay, so there aren't any cookies. Alright? Number 5. Blah 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 aren't blah 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 cupcakes. So what is the sentence we're gonna use? There aren't, the tip here, any cupcakes. There aren't any cupcakes. Okay? If it's okay, you can close your student book now. I'm gonna explain the extra activity, okay? em português, very fast, só explicando em português. Essa atividade, quem veio na última aula aqui na escola, levou para casa, tá? Quem não recebeu, vai receber o arquivo. Se quiser imprimir, pode imprimir. Se não, pode esperar, fazer aqui no computador mesmo, oralmente ou apontando. E aí recebe esse papel quando as aulas voltarem ao normal, você pode passar o exercício, ok? Então, back to English. Alright, so we have an extra activity just to match the name to the picture, okay? We just saw this, so let's try to match the name to the picture. Avocados, where can you find avocados here? Did you find? Very good, it's here, okay? The grapes, here, okay? How about the strawberries? Can you find the strawberries in this column? Alright, here. How about potato chips? Okay, very good. And the eggs? Nice. Cupcakes? Alright. Sausages? Very good. And the last one, the cherries. Can you find the cherries? Perfect. Okay, so this was exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, as you can see on your paper, we have to complete, looking at the picture, this sentence with are some or aren't any. The same we did on the book, okay? It's the same exercise, but we have a different picture. So for example, in this picture, can you see any avocados? No, so we're gonna say there aren't any avocados, okay? In this picture, can you see any cupcakes? No, so we're gonna write there aren't any cupcakes, okay? Apples, can you see some apples? Ding ding, yes, so there are some apples, right? Bananas, can you see some bananas in this picture? So there are some bananas. How about strawberries? Can you see strawberries in this picture? So there aren't any strawberries. And the last, the grapes. Can you see grapes? Ding ding ding, yes. So there are some grapes, okay? Alright, this was the extra activity. Now I'm gonna explain to you your workbook, your homework. Your homework is gonna be on your workbook, okay, on page 12. Remember, if you're finished, I'm gonna correct when the classes come back. Eu vou corrigir quando as aulas voltarem, okay? So don't worry. Just write if you have questions. Okay, so your homework is on page 12. It's here, the same, when I use the TV. It's very easy. You have 2 exercises. Exercise number 1. Oops. Wait, it's alive.
Pause.
No, it's okay. I can put this. Okay, here. Alright, back. Exercise number 1. You just have to complete looking at the picture. Complete with there are some, there aren't any, okay? You already know that. So if you see, there are some. If you don't see, there aren't any. For example, sausages. Can you see any sausages in this picture? No, so we're gonna write there aren't any sausages. You have to do that with eggs, cookies, apples, potato chips, and cherries, okay? Look in the picture and then complete with there are some, there aren't any, right? Exercise number 2, you just have to check 3 food here, okay? Fruits of food, 3. You choose, it's your choice. You can choose grapes, cupcakes, and pears, sausages, avocados, and strawberries. You can choose, it's your opinion. And draw, okay, it's more than 1. You have to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 strawberries, 1, 2, 3 pears, okay? And when you're finished, we have to choose 3. You complete this. So for your drawing, strawberries, are there any strawberries? You write, there aren't any strawberries. Or there are some strawberries. It's your drawing, okay? Alright, so thank you for watching this video and I see you on the next class, okay? Bye bye!